I'm Patricia Gantuah from Rutgers University's libraries, and I'm reading a passage from Native Son by Richard Wright. You didn't have to come here tonight. Maybe I shouldn't have come. You don't have to come no more. Don't you love me? About as much as you love me. How much is that? You ought to know. Oh, let's stop fussing, he said. He let the bed sag gently and heard the bed covers rustling as she pulled them over her. He turned his head and stared at the dim lights of her eyes in the darkness. Maybe, yes, maybe he could. Maybe he could use her. He leaned and stretched himself on the bed beside her. She did not move. He put his head upon her shoulder, pressing it softly enough to let her know that he was thinking about her. His mind tried to grasp and encompass as much of her life as it could, tried to understand and weigh it in relation to his own, and as his head rested on her shoulder. Could he trust her? How much could he tell her? Would she act with him blindly, believing his word? Come on, let's get dressed and go out and get something to drink, she said. Okay. You ain't acting like you always act tonight. I got something on my mind. Can't you tell me? I don't know. Don't you trust me? Sure. Then why don't you tell me? He did not answer. Her voice came in a whisper he had heard many times when she wanted something badly. It brought him to a full sense of her life, what he had been thinking and feeling when he had placed his hand upon her shoulder. The same deep realization he had had that morning at home at the breakfast table, while watching Vera and Buddy and his mother came back to him. It was only then that Bessie was looking at now.